Comparative police system. Definition of terms. Comparative police system reviewer. 1998, ASEAN Chiefs of Police, ASEANapol, was established. Members ASEANapol. 1 Indonesia. 2 Malaysia. 3 Philippines. 4 Singapore. 5 Thailand. 6 Brunei Darussalam. 7 Vietnam. 8 Laos PDR. 9 Myanmar. 10. Cambodia. Abu Sayyaf, Abu means father and Sayyaf means swordsmith, is a militant Islamist group based in and around Jolo and Basilan, Philippines. Al-Qaeda, literally means the base, a global militant Islamist organization founded by Osama bin Laden, Abdullah Azzam, and several other militants. Apostasy is defined as the conscious abandonment of Islam by a Muslim in word or through deed. It includes the act of converting to another religion by a person who was born in a Muslim family or who had previously accepted Islam. Arvan Tofni Ichsagdat, the National Police Agency of Mongolia. Created in 1965 and with its headquarters in the capital Ulaanbaatar. ASEAN Police, comparison. 1 Afghanistan, name of police agency, ANP, Afghanistan National Police. Under what department? Ministry of the Interior. Highest ranking officer, Police General. Lowest ranking officer, Second Patrolman. 2 Armenia, name of police agency, Police of the Republic of Armenia. Under what department? Ministry of Defense. Highest ranking officer, Police Colonel General. Lowest ranking officer, Junior Sergeant. 3 Azerbaijan, name of police agency, National Police of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Under what department? Ministry of the Internal Affairs. Highest ranking officer. Lowest ranking officer. 4 Bahrain, name of police agency, Bahrain National Police. Under what department? Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer. Lowest ranking officer. 5 Bangladesh, name of police agency, Bangladesh Police. Under what department? Ministry of Home Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Inspector General of Police. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 6 Bhutan, name of police agency, Royal Bhutan Police. Under what department? Ministry of Home and Cultural Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Gagpion, Chief of Police. Lowest ranking officer, Gagpa. 7 Brunei, name of police agency, Royal Brunei Police Force. Under what department? Home Affairs Ministry. Highest ranking officer. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 8 Myanmar, name of police agency, Myanmar Police Force. Under what department? Ministry of Home Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Police Major General. Lowest ranking officer, Private. 9 Cambodia, name of police agency, Cambodian Police Force. Under what department? Ministry of Internal Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Brigadier General. Lowest ranking officer, Officer Cadet. 10. People's Republic of China, name of police agency, People's Armed Police Force. Under what department? Ministry of Public Security. Highest ranking officer, Commissioner General. Lowest ranking officer, Constable 2nd Class. 11. Cyprus, name of police agency, Cyprus Police Force. Under what department? Ministry of Justice. Highest ranking officer, Chief of Police. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 12. East Timor, name of police agency, National Police of East Timor. Under what department? Ministry of Internal Affairs. Highest ranking officer. Lowest ranking officer. 13. Georgia, name of police agency, Georgian National Police. Under what department? Department of Public Safety. Highest ranking officer, Commissioner of Police. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 14. Hong Kong, name of police agency, Hong Kong Police Force. Under what department? Operations and Support. Highest ranking officer, Commissioner of Police. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 15. India, name of police agency, Indian Police Service. Under what department? Ministry of Internal Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Commissioner. Lowest ranking officer. 16. Indonesia, name of police agency, Indonesian National Police. Under what department? Ministry of Internal Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Police General. Lowest ranking officer, 2nd Bayangkar. 17. Iran, name of police agency, Iranian National Police. Under what department? Ministry of Interior and Justice. Highest ranking officer. Lowest ranking officer. 18. Iraq, name of police agency, Iraqi Police Service. Under what department? Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer, Chief of Police. Lowest ranking officer, Patrolman. 19. Israel, name of police agency, Israeli Police Force. Under what department? Ministry of Internal Security. Highest ranking officer, Commissioner. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 20. Japan, name of police agency, National Police Agency. Under what department? National Public Safety Commission. Highest ranking officer, Commissioner General. Lowest ranking officer, Police Officer. 21. Jordan, name of police agency, Public Security Force. Under what department? Public Security Directorate of the Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer. Lowest ranking officer. 22. Kazakhstan, name of police agency, National Police of Kazakhstan. Under what department? National Security Committee of Ministry of Internal Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Procurator General. Lowest ranking officer, Ryadovoy. 23. North Korea, name of police agency, National Police Agency. Under what department? Ministry of Public Security. Highest ranking officer, Da-1, Grand Marshal. Lowest ranking officer, Consa, Private. 24. South Korea, name of police agency, Korea National Police Agency, KNPA. Under what department? Ministry of Government Administration and Home Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Commissioner General. Lowest ranking officer, Police Officer. 25. Kuwait, name of police agency, Kuwait National Police. Under what department? Ministry of Internal Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Lieutenant General. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 26. Kyrgyzstan, name of police agency, Kyrgyzstan Police. Under what department? Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer, General. Lowest ranking officer, Police Officer. 27. Laos, name of police agency, Laos National Police. Under what department? Ministry of Public Security. Highest ranking officer, General. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 28. Lebanon, name of police agency, International Security Forces. Under what department? Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer, Director General. Lowest ranking officer, Gendarme. 29. Macau, name of police agency, Macau National Police Force. Under what department, Ministry of Internal Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Superintendent. Lowest ranking officer, Guard. 30. Malaysia, name of police agency, Royal Malaysian Police. Under what department, Ministry of Home Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Inspector General of Police. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 31. Maldives, name of police agency, Maldives Police. Under what department, National Security and Defense Branch. Highest ranking officer, Commissioner of Police. Lowest ranking officer, Lance Constable. 32. Mongolia, name of police agency, Mongolia Public Security Force. Under what department, Ministry of Justice and Home Affairs. Highest ranking officer, General. Lowest ranking officer, Private. 33. Nepal, name of police agency, Nepal Police Force. Under what department, Ministry of Home Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Inspector General. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 34. Oman, name of police agency, Royal Oman Police. Under what department, Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer, Lieutenant General. Lowest ranking officer, Conscript. 35. Pakistan, name of police agency, Pakistan Police Force. Under what department, Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer, Inspector General. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 36. Papua New Guinea, name of police agency, Royal Papua New Guinea. Constabulary. Under what department? Highest ranking officer, Commissioner of Police. Lowest ranking officer, KIEP, Patrol Officer. 37. Philippines, name of police agency, Philippine National Police. Under what department, Department of Interior and Local Government. Highest ranking officer, Director General. Lowest ranking officer, Police Officer 1. 38. Qatar, name of police agency, Qatar National Police. Under what department, Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer. Lowest ranking officer, Surety. 39. Russia, name of police agency, Militsiya. Under what department, Ministry of Internal Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Police Colonel. Lowest ranking officer, Police Cadet. 40. Saudi Arabia, name of police agency, Department of Security. Under what department? Highest ranking officer. Lowest ranking officer. 41. Singapore, name of police agency, Singapore Police Force. Under what department, Ministry of Internal Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Commissioner of Police. Lowest ranking officer, Police Constable. 42. Sri Lanka, name of police agency, Sri Lanka Police Service. Under what department, Defense Ministry. Highest ranking officer, Inspector General of Police. Lowest ranking officer, Police Constable Class 4. 43. Syria, name of police agency, Syria Public Security Police. Under what department, Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer, Director General. Lowest ranking officer, Police Private. 44. Taiwan, name of police agency, National Police Agency. Under what department, Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer, Police Supervisor General. Lowest ranking officer, Police Rank 4. 45. Thailand, name of police agency, Royal Thai Police Force. Under what department? Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer, Police General. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 46. Turkey, name of police agency, Turkish Police. Under what department? Ministry of Internal Affairs. Highest ranking officer, Director General. Lowest ranking officer, Police Officer /. 47. Turkmenistan, name of police agency, Turkmenistan National Police Force. Under what department? Ministry of State Security. Highest ranking officer. Lowest ranking officer. 48. UAE Dubai, name of police agency, National Police Forces. Under what department? Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer, General Commander. Lowest ranking officer. 49. Uzbekistan, name of police agency, Uzbekistan Police Force. Under what department? Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer, Director General. Lowest ranking officer, Constable. 50. Vietnam, name of police agency, People's Police of Vietnam. Under what department? Ministry of Public Security. Highest ranking officer, General. Lowest ranking officer. 51. Yemen, name of police agency, Yemen National Police Force. Under what department? Ministry of Interior. Highest ranking officer. Lowest ranking officer. Basic functions of criminal justice system. 1. Policing. 2. Adjudication. 3. Correction. Centralized police, a country with only one recognized police force, which operates entire that country. It uses a centralized system of policing. Philippines is an example of centralized police because the Philippine National Police has one central office with many regional, provincial, and local branches throughout the country. Decentralized police refers to a system where police administrations and operations are independent from one state to another. It is more applicable to countries with federal government. Comparative criminology theories, Scheider. Alertness to crime theory is that as a nation develops, people's alertness to crime is heightened, so they report more crime to police and also demand the police become more effective at solving crime problems. Chowkidar, in India, means one who inhabits a chowki, police station, or guard house. Economic or migration theory is that crime everywhere is the result of unrestrained migration and overpopulation in urban areas such as ghettos and slums. Opportunity theory is that along with higher standards of living, victims become more careless of their belongings, and opportunities for committing crime multiply. Demographic theory is based on the event of when a greater number of children are being born, because as these baby booms grow up, delinquent subcultures develop out of the adolescent identity crisis. Deprivation theory holds that progress comes along with rising expectations, and people at the bottom develop unrealistic expectations while people at the top don't see themselves rising fast enough. Modernization theory sees the problem as society becoming too complex. Theory of anomie and synonymy, the latter being a term referring to social cohesion on values, suggests that progressive lifestyle and norms result in the disintegration of older norms that once held people together. Anomie. Chusai-san, the rural police officer in Japan. Comparative criminal justice, it is a subfield of the study of Criminal justice systems worldwide. It studies the similarities and differences in structure, goals, punishment, and emphasis on rights, as well as the history and political stature of different systems. Comparative police system, it is the science and art of investigating and comparing the police system of nations. It covers the study of police organizations, trainings, and methods of policing of various nations. Confucian thought, the belief that social order can be achieved through moral and political reform because man is by nature good or capable of goodness. Countries with less or no crime. 1. Switzerland. 2. Japan. 3. Ireland. 4. Egypt, Siwa Oasis. Cybercrimes are generally defined as any type of illegal activity that makes use of the Internet, a private or public network, or an in-house computer system. Cyberstalking, a technologically based attack on person because of anger, revenge, or control. Computer fraud, altering data or gaining unlawful use of computer or services. Identity theft, using another's personal information to commit fraud or other crimes. Computer viruses, a program that copies itself and infects a computer. Denial of service attacks, making service unavailable to users. Malware, malicious software that interferes with the functioning of computers and sending data of user over the Internet. Information warfare, attacks on information and computer systems. Different police global organizations. 1. ASEAN Chiefs of Police. 2. Europol. 3. IACP. 4. Interpol. 5. UN Policing. Drug trafficking. Drug trafficking is the commercial exchange of drugs and drug paraphernalia. This include any equipment used to manufacture illegal drugs or use them. Eliniki Astynomia is the National Police Service of Greece. Europol, it means European Police Office or Europol. Europol is the European Union's criminal intelligence agency. It became fully operational on July 1, 1999. Europol only acts on request at present. Europol's mandate. 1. Illicit drug trafficking. 2. Illicit immigration networks. 3. Terrorism, forgery of money, counterfeiting of the euro, and other means of payment. 4. Trafficking in human beings, including child pornography. 5. Illicit vehicle trafficking. 6. Money laundering. Gendarmerie Nationale is the national rural police force of Algeria. National Gendarmerie is a branch of the French armed forces, in charge of public safety, with police duties among the civilian population. Globalization is a process of interaction and integration among the people, companies, and government of different nations, as process driven by international trade and investment and aided by information technology. Hezbollah, literally means Party of God, is a Shia Islamist militant group and political party based in Lebanon. Hong Kong Police Force, it is the world's second, and Asia's first police agency to operate with a modern policing system. Human trafficking, the illegal movement of people, typically for the purposes of forced labor or commercial sexual exploitation. IACP, International Association of Chiefs of Police, the world's oldest and largest non-profit membership organization of police executives, with over 20,000 members in over 80 different countries. IACP's leadership consists of the operating chief executives of international, federal, state and local agencies of all sizes. Illegal drug trade, the term being used in the international scene. It is a more comprehensive term than drug trafficking as it includes cultivation and manufacture. International crime, defined as crimes against the peace and security of mankind. International crimes. 1. Aggression, by one state against another. 2. Treat of aggression. 3. Genocide, destroying a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group. 4. Terrorism. 5. Drug trafficking. International criminal justice, it involves the study and description of one country's law, criminal procedure, or justice. Comparative. Criminal justice system attempts to build on the knowledge of criminal justice in one country by investigating and evaluating, in terms of another country culture or institution. Interpol, International Criminal Police Organization, it began in 1923 and at the same time its name was International Criminal Police Commission. In 1956, its name became International Criminal Police Organization. Slowly, the name of this international organization became famous as Interpol. Now Interpol is the second biggest international organization, the United Nations is the first. Jemaah Islamiyah, Islamic Congregation, is a Southeast Asian militant Islamist terrorist organization dedicated to the establishment of a regional Islamic caliphate in Southeast Asia. Jolly R. Bugarin, a Filipino former president of the Interpol, from 1980 to 1984. He is the only Filipino who had achieved that feat. Koban, is a small neighborhood police station found in Japan. Often translated to English as police box. Koban are staffed by a relatively small number of police officers, usually 3 to 5 officers. Chuzaisho, residential police box, is usually staffed by a single officer. The Chuzaisho is typically located outside of urban districts in villages and is operated by one community officer, who resides with his family in this police facility. Hashutsusho, police box, the Hashutsusho is typically placed in an urban district and is operated by a number of community police officers who work under a shift system. The community officers generally live in the jurisdiction served by the Hashutsusho. Model system, is used to describe the countries being used as topics of discussion. These countries are chosen not because they are greater than others but because they are the focus of comparison being studied. Money laundering, the concealment of the origins of illegally obtained money, typically by means of transfers involving foreign banks or legitimate businesses. Mutawa, religious police in Saudi Arabia whose duty is to ensure strict adherence to established codes of conduct. National Public Safety Commission, is the policy-making and oversight body of the national police forces in Japan and South Korea. Na Piriimana Oeoteroa, it literally means the policeman, is the National Police Force of New Zealand. Policing in New Zealand started in 1840. Palermo Protocols, are 3 protocols that were adopted by the United Nations to supplement the 2000 Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime. They are 1. The Protocol to prevent, suppress, and punish trafficking in persons, especially women and children, and 2. The Protocol against the smuggling of migrants by land, sea and air. 3. The Protocol against the illicit manufacturing and trafficking in firearms, their parts and components and ammunition. Polri, Kepolisian Negara Republik Indonesia, Indonesian National Police. The Chief of Police of Indonesia is called Kapolri. Police box, is a British telephone kiosk or call box located in a public place for the use of members of the police, or for members of the public to contact the police. Most are disused at present with the advent of two-way radio and mobile phones. Polis Diraja, the Royal Malaysia Police. RA 8792, Electronic Commerce Act of 2000. RA 9208, the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act of 2003. RA 9165, Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. RA 9372, Human Security Act of 2007. RA 9995, Anti-Photo and Voyeurism Act of 2009. SKUPO, Schutzpolizei, the state-level police of the German states. Taliban, means students, is an Islamic fundamentalist political movement in Afghanistan. Terrorism, the unofficial or unauthorized use of violence and intimidation in the pursuit of political aims. Transnational crime, it is a term that has been used in comparative and international criminal justice study in recent years to reflect the complexity and enormity of global crime issues. It is defined by the United Nations, UN, offenses whose inception, proportion, and / or direct or indirect effects involve in more than one country. Examples of transnational crimes: 1. Money laundering. 2. Drug trafficking. 3. Terrorism. 4. Human trafficking. 5. Cybercrime. Transnational organized crime involves the planning and execution of illicit business ventures by groups or networks of individuals working in more than one country. These criminal groups use systematic violence and corruption to achieve their goal. Crimes commonly include money laundering, human smuggling, cybercrime, and trafficking of humans, drugs, weapons, endangered species, body parts, or nuclear material. Types of court systems of the world. 1. Adversarial system, the accused is innocent until proven guilty. 2. Inquisitorial system, the accused is guilty until proven innocent. Vetting, is the process of performing a background check on someone to ensure that they are suitable for a job requiring secrecy, loyalty, or trustworthiness. Well-known organized crime group. 1. Russian Mafia, around 200 Russian groups that operate in nearly 60 countries worldwide. They have been involved in racketeering, fraud, tax evasion, gambling, drug trafficking, ransom, robbery, and murder. 2. La Cosa Nostra, known as the Italian or Italian-American Mafia. The most prominent organized crime group in the world from the 1920s to the 1990s. They have been involved in violence, arson, bombings, torture, sharking, gambling, drug trafficking, health insurance fraud, and political and judicial corruption. 3. Yakuza, Japanese criminal group. Often involved in multinational criminals' activities including human trafficking, gambling, prostitution, and undermining licit businesses. 4. Fuqing, Chinese organized group in the United States. They have been involved in smuggling, street violence, and human trafficking. 5. Triads, underground criminal societies based in Hong Kong. They control secret markets and bus routes and are often involved in money laundering and drug trafficking. 6. Haijin, Taiwanese gangsters who are often executives in large corporations. They are often involved in white-collar crimes, such as illegal stock trading and bribery, and sometimes run for public office. 7 JOFO, organized crime group in Thailand. They are often involved in illegal political and business activity. 8 Red WA, gangsters from Thailand. They are involved in manufacturing and trafficking methamphetamine.